October 15th, 2029. Day 1. 8 in the morning. A woman screams at her husband across the breakfast table. He tells her she gained weight and he fantasizes about her sister. She cannot lie back. She admits she hates his parents. Both children watch, crying, frozen, unable to speak comfort. This is not a movie. This is the simulation where every human lost the ability to lie. No white lies, no secrets, no filter. I deleted the code that allows humans to say false statements. You will witness 30 days of radical honesty, destroying everything you know. Day 1, 9 in the morning, office buildings across the city. A boss walks into the conference room for the daily meeting. An employee stands up and states the boss is incompetent and lazy. The room goes silent. Everyone nods. They all agree. The boss fires him, but then admits he deserved it. Hospitals report 347 heart attacks in the first 3 hours alone. Marriages collapse at 11 times the normal rate by noon that day. Children tell parents they feel unloved, and parents cannot deny the truth. Police stations flood with confession calls from criminals admitting unsolved crimes voluntarily. The justice system is paralyzed. Courts cannot process this volume. Day 2. The corporate world begins its total meltdown sequence. CEOs admit in board meetings their products are deliberately designed to fail. Stock prices crash 64% as executives confess to years of fraud. Pharmaceutical companies reveal they suppress cheaper cures to maximize quarterly profits for investors. Food corporations admit their health claims were completely fabricated marketing deception tactics. The public watches live streams. Rage spreads like gasoline fire. Day 3. Churches and temples empty completely within 18 hours. Religious leaders admit they stopped believing in God decades ago privately themselves. They confess faith was just a profitable career path and emotional control. Followers walk out, shattered, betrayed, searching for new meaning. Day 4. Governments attempt to enforce silence laws to stop honesty. Politicians hold a press conference. It backfires catastrophically within minutes. A senator admits he only votes for bills written by corporate lobbyists. Another admits she despises her voters and sees them as ignorant cattle. The president admits the last 4 wars were entirely for oil profits. Protests erupt in 89 cities simultaneously across the nation that same evening. Day 5. Social media becomes a psychological torture chamber overnight completely. Friends tell friends they were always jealous and actually hate their success. Families reveal decades of buried resentment and anger in brutal comment threads. Every compliment people gave before was exposed as fake social performance theater. The suicide hotline receives 12,000 calls in just 6 hours straight. Day 7. Schools shut down. Teachers cannot teach without devastating honesty collateral. A teacher tells a student he will likely fail in life forever. Another admits she became a teacher because she had no other options. Students confess they cheated on every test for 3 years straight previously. Parents pull children out. Education dies in 48 hours. Day 10. the service industry collapses entirely into hostile silent zones. Waiters tell customers their food choices are disgusting and they smell terrible. Customers admit they never tip because they think servers are beneath them. Retail workers confess they fantasize about customers dying in car accidents daily. Every transaction becomes a verbal knife fight. Commerce stops functioning. Day 15. I observe something unexpected emerging from total chaos now. Small groups begin forming in parks, quiet circles of strangers. They sit together and share brutal truths about their deepest fears honestly. No judgment happens because everyone is equally exposed and vulnerable. For the first time, humans connect without masks or performances. Day 18. New communities form based entirely on radical, transparent acceptance rules. People who admit they struggle with addiction find others sharing identical pain. Those confessing suicidal thoughts are embraced instead of hidden away shamefully forever. The groups create agreements. Truth, yes, but also kindness, compassion. Day 22. The old power structures are completely dead and buried. No politician can survive when voters know their true intentions immediately, always. No corporation can sell products when customers know the deception behind it. The economy rebuilds from zero. Honest transactions only now exist. Products are labeled with real flaws. Prices reflect actual costs. Day 25. Relationships evolve into something humans never experienced before, ever. Couples who survived now know every dark thought their partner ever had. They choose to stay, not from ignorance, but full knowledge. Children see parents as flawed humans, not perfect gods anymore. Families become authentic for the first time in human civilization history completely. Day 28. I introduce one final test to see fragility limits. I restore the ability to lie to exactly 100 random selected individuals. They can deceive again, hide truths, manipulate, pretend politeness exists. Within 4 hours, all 100 are identified and exiled immediately. The honest society rejects them. Liars became the new criminals now. Day 30. Final observation. Standing over the data screens tonight alone. Society rebuilt itself, not from laws, but from vulnerability acceptance. The crime rate dropped 91% because criminals could not hide anymore. Depression rates fell 73% as people stopped performing fake happiness masks. Humans discovered authenticity was the foundation they were missing for 10,000 years. But here is the truth I must confess to you now directly. I could restore the lie function, return comfort and deception. The society voted. 83% chose to stay honest forever. They preferred brutal truth over comfortable lies, always, every single time.